Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to Hanging Out with Temi once again. And today, two tears, I got Prof in the studio. She's seen one of our students here and there, and so she stopped by at the studio. And so it's a good one. We're waiting on Pastor Julie. I'm so sorry. She was somewhere at the back, but she will be here with us shortly. But yeah, welcome. Prof. This is good, eh?
Hey, hello. It's really good to be in the studio with you. This is actually the first time I'm in the studio.
Yeah.
I was going to be called out with time, so it just made sense to divert and come here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, beginning of the week, this is normally a good hype, not just for us, but for everybody. And you're looking bright, red and beautiful and good energy. So I'm happy to be here.
Aww.
Hello, everyone.
I like good energy. Thank you so much. As it's Christmassy.
Yeah.
Where are we going to do the show all through the Christmas? When are we going to give it? Today, state is the 8th. So the viewers need to know when we're going to have a break for Christmas. And
I think another week. Then after that, a break until maybe mid-late January.
Mid-late January. Yeah. So another week. Next week is going to be our end of the year. Yeah. So yeah, and it will be powerful and great. But yeah, welcome. How has your week been? My week has been very busy. I stopped saying that actually because nobody really cares anymore. I think everybody is busy.
Yeah.
Every single person is busy. Yeah. What is going in the world? Why are people here? We are. She's here.
Yeah, it's called the silly season for a reason.
Yeah, look, she doesn't want that glass.
Hello.
Hello, Pastor Mrs. Julie.
Hello, Israel Highness.
Hello, my ladies. Good morning, Pastor Temi. Good morning, Prof.
Hello, good morning. Welcome. How are you?
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing very well. Good to see you, Nigeria, man. That's when that place, just give it to them when it comes to style, right?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Let's give it to
We are trying. We are trying. Like we say, Niger not they carry last.
Well, Professor Mimi's got something to say too.
I think you look absolutely wonderfully beautiful. However,
oh wow, thank you.
Thing as well. Otherwise, those listeners out there be like, "Did you not say something? You said nothing." No, I must say you look absolutely, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you. It's nice to see you too. We missed you the last edition.
Yes, absolutely. And it was taking me to YouTube and Facebook
and
I'm
Instagram.
Not on Facebook. And I'm not on Facebook. This is something that people realize with me. It's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not. So
wow.
Anyway, yeah.
I wonder what
All
happened.
right.
Yeah.
One of those technical issues.
Yeah. So we were messaging each other while she was in the show, and I'm like, you know what, just let go. I'll give this a pass.
Yeah.
And then we can follow up the next week. And that's what we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Here she is. Yeah, Pastor Judy, tell us, how have you been?
I've been good. I'm working on a couple of things, as always. But it's been good. It's been all good. We are going to be rounding off fellowship. We rounded off fellowship the last Saturday. So for the year, we have closed from a physical gathering, but we'll still be doing the online thing. So yes, the prayer is on and I'm fine. Everything is good. We are alive and well and trusting the Lord to see us through and hoping that the next year will be better.
Well done.
Thank you.
She's doing so much. She's on
imagine.
Facebook. You're not there, so you don't see her a lot.
Oh.
And last week we talked about aggression on the show and the red flag in relationship.
Wow, yes.
So maybe next week we'll bring one of the topic here to talk about, because there's Nigeria, there's a whole lot of things going there and it's really bad. Really, really bad. So next week we probably will talk more about that too, Baba and all of them. And when we talk about red flag, what to look for, we talk next
Okay.
time. Yeah. But tonight is about gifting because it's the reason for the season. Because we believe that the Lord gave His own begotten Son as a free gift for us. That's the utmost gift, and so Christmas season or Easter or all the
Giving.
other seasons, people give gifts. Um, so we were talking about the gift, the attitude. I wrote something down here like it's not just about the wrapping or about the price tag, right? It's about the yes, it looks a bit frozen, right?
It's about the intention.
It's about the intention. And some people don't want to receive gifts. Some people uh don't want to give gift, or they don't know how to give gift. For me, I say it cost me so much to be able to get gifts. I will stress, I will struggle, I will go so far, to get a gift. And if I don't get a good gift, then I might give you your birthday gift next year. So I struggle with gifts. And so let's talk about gifting.
All right.
I think it's an interesting topic, and I recall you mentioning it, and I thought it's good timing considering the season that we are in. It's season of festivities, Christmas, and I think that's why people are busy because end of the year,
Okay.
in addition to everything else that you are doing, there is a shutdown, and everybody's trying to fit in everything before we go on the Christmas break here. Because for us in Australia, it's our summer holiday, so it's an important time for people to take a break. But talking about gifts, I think we mentioned this a while back. It has to be something that comes from the heart. And for me, I think for me, it's always about the effort that somebody puts in to looking for something for you. It is not about how much it costs. Yes, it does matter sometimes because you really need to think about the person. But I think the most important thing is the thought, the effort. I say sometimes the way the gift even is packaged says a lot about the person who is gifting at you. But the sense of gratitude from you who is receiving. I mean, I had an important birthday recently, and normally when I have things like that after the party, I sit down, go through the cards.
Okay.
I read the messages, and I said, please, no gifts and everything, but everybody, people still brought me gifts, etc. But the cards, the messages in the cards were some of the things that touched my heart. And then if that is accompanied by something, the impact on you as a person, and just telling the person, like somebody gave me a book, some different people gave me different, and they were really pleased when they spoke to me later, and I'm like, oh, thank you for X, or thank you for this, and I really appreciate it. There was this beautiful perfume that somebody bought for me, and when they spoke to me, and I actually mentioned it with the card and the messaging, like 3 weeks later, they were quite surprised.
Wow.
I said, because it meant something.
Wow.
So thank you so much. So to all of you, I think gifting has to be from the card, the recipient even bigger. It's a blessing.
Wow. I know you read your card because I remember when I wrote in the book for you,
yes,
you told me that I wrote love like 10 times in the book in one sentence. That shows that you know how much you love. Yeah.
I actually take time. I don't do it on the same day. And I think I actually opened my gift for this, not the next day. I think I've done some the next day, but this took me maybe a week because I needed a time that I needed at least 2 to 3 hours to go through everything, calmly, thoughtfully, etc. So I don't rush it.
Okay, interesting. So, Pastor J, how do you give gifts? Do you struggle? Is it easy for you? Is it something?
Ever since I learned about the love language, the 5 love languages, I understand myself, but I now understand myself better. Now, sorry about that. Now the thing is, for me as an individual, I I hardly remember gifts. Like, okay, it's an occasion, you have to buy gifts for people and all. In fact, I remember sometime last year when someone came to my house last year, Christmas, um, a mentee of mine came to my house with gifts. And that was when it occurred to me, oh wow, you give gifts. Ah, okay, you're giving me something. What should I do? And
Oh,
I began to look around. Thankfully, I had this bottle of perfume that I had not opened. Of course, it came in handy. I had to quickly wrap it, and give to her. The point
wow.
I'm trying to make is that for some people,
Mm,
you know, we don't even like. For me as a person, I don't remember. If I
good.
have to go for a wedding or something, I might say, okay, because I'm going for this wedding, what do I take along for the person? But ordinarily, it doesn't come to me naturally. So, bottom line is, when I do give someone something,
Mm-hmm.
it's plenty of efforts because it's not something I remember always. For
Wow.
me, what I do rather is acts of service. I would want to do other things to make people's life a little more comfortable. I would like to do this for you, do that for you, help you plan life, help you do life coaching, help you give motivation, um, give counsel on what to do, how to do things. That comes to me naturally. But
Mm.
like giving gifts is something that I have to be prompted. So,
I I really
Interesting.
like that. I actually really like your honesty.
I love
I
that.
love it because so thank God I'm not alone. I like to
I'm
give.
different, you know
You're
me.
different.
I buy a gift from the big so
You
the
do.
from the entire year, and I've got cupboards in my home that have got gifts. They're always ready to the point where when my girls were younger, they'll be like, "Oh, mommy, I've got a birthday party. I have to do. You have something?" Because I knew that I don't want to get surprises because
Mm.
oh, there is that party. Yes, they did tell me about it, but they have forgotten to get out there. So based on the age, but there are things that I just have nicely, like when I'm traveling, right? I pick up gifts around the world.
Yeah.
And then here, I like going to market and to niche places.
Mm.
I will see that candle that is homemade, home crafted, or that thing that is made differently. Then I'll buy it. Then like when I was in Brazil, I went to this space and it was beautiful. They had all these beautifully crafted things. I recall Helen coming to the house and say, "What is this?" And when I showed her, it's like, I would not even have thought about it.
So I used to do that.
Yeah.
I used because I know I have a problem in
Yeah.
to getting. I think my issue is actually to get the appropriate gift
Yeah.
for appropriate person. So before there's a whole room full of gifts.
Gifts.
Then, like for example, let's say Blessing's birthday is 31st of December. I remember that. Tayo's birthday is 15th of December. That's it. I don't remember a lot of people, but just few people I will always
Test
remember.
is 19.
Well, I forgot Blessing, Thesis, but
Test is 19.
yeah, Blessing is the only one because you know how I remember. Blessing will remind you, and she will tell
Oh,
she will ask you and harass you. You have to give this gift by all means. So I always remember. But the problem is, I'll buy gifts. I'll travel overseas and buy gifts for
Yeah.
Blessing. Tessie will come randomly. I say, Tessie, there's something here. I give it to the person that I didn't
testing.
know because I give it to Tessie because I saw whoever I see first, I give it to them. Number one. Number two is that I will be thinking that maybe events has overtaken this thing that
Yeah.
I bought for them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not appropriate anymore. Then I'll buy 2 3 more items. It's just ridiculous to supplement whatever it is. And then I'll be ashamed. I said, is it too much? Am I overkilling it? Is it necessary? So I struggle. If I want to buy a perfume, I'll be thinking, is this perfume, do they like floral? Is it woody? Is it Swiss?
Yeah.
Again, I struggle with all these things. So that's why somebody is here. That's blessing is that yay. Look at her. Oh yeah. She'll remind you. That's blessing. See? She'll remind you of her birthday. So I
I love that.
struggle with but I really want to give birthday gift. I really want to, especially birthday gift. I really want to give. There's an uncle that turned 70. about what? About 3 months ago. I still don't know what to buy. I'm thinking buy a bag. Oh, it's old. Is he gonna need it? I can't buy.
Buy an
I used to
experience.
buy wristwatches like $500, 600 for people.
Yeah.
And then it's not sustainable anymore. I can't afford $600. I'm old now. I don't have jobs. Again, I can't do that. But if I don't give this uncle the gift, I will be aching.
But you have to think about an experience. So
I do experience.
It's really interesting. A couple of years ago for my birthday, it was really interesting because all the gifts I had, I'm saying 90% had to do with well-being. Whether it was going to a massage or spa. So people know your personality. There was a time that it was all books. I recall for Christmas, I had at least 10 books. So I said, please don't give me more books because I've got enough books and I live in books. But for me, giving gifts to people, I really like to be thoughtful and think about what I like. And I really try to think about the people's personalities. So with my girls, for example, and of course my son, their friends, I think about what the son will like. Then I know that their friends most likely are going to like something like that. I never buy anybody a gift that I don't like, or I don't give people gifts that I don't like. One of my safe places is having really, really nice handcrafted candles.
I think candles, you won't go wrong. I did candle before.
I do packages then with different touches on it. But something that you gave me for my birthday was this beautiful handbag as well.
Did you know how many I'm thinking, where should I go? What would be the thing? Like, she's African, she likes it. She's Pan-African, she likes it. I just got it, even though you got it. But in Nigeria, it's a different case.
It was beautiful.
Nigeria is a different, to give people gifts in Nigeria. Tell us, it's very hard because
why?
I'll tell you one time, I've said it on the show before. I sent a mobile phone, to a 21-year-old cousin. My husband was going to Nigeria. I bought it at the airport. I gave it to him to give to this girl. Did you know the girl returned my phone and said,
why?
Yeah, and said they don't use this phone anymore in Nigeria.
So that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Now, the thing is, I would love for people to, stop attaching emotions to the kind of gift they receive, because the giver is giving from a good place.
Yes.
Sometimes I want to give someone something, and I want to give somebody something I can afford. I'm not going to rob a bank because I want to give someone something. So I give what I can afford and what I have. It is said that you do not give what you do not have. Now, most times when these things come, people are expecting that, okay, because you are so person, they place you somewhere and they say this person lives abroad. And so the person is supposed to be giving me this. Do they use this abroad? That's the question the person will ask. Do they use this kind of thing abroad? Not knowing or not forgetting that the person who lives abroad might also be living in seasons. Probably at that season of the person's life, what the person has given is what the person can afford.
Exactly.
And so people should learn to begin to appreciate whatever it is they are receiving from other people. Like I said, I may not be able to always remember to buy a gift, but I'll always remember a word of counsel, a word of advice, a word of ideas, something. I am always full of that. I'll give you an example. I have this young girl who lost her father recently and had lost her mother years ago. So she's just 22 and she's been left, she and her younger ones have been left in this world all by themselves, apart from uncles and aunties and all of that. Now, the day she came to see me, as soon as she got into the house, I just jumped into it. What are you doing? Are you doing this? You have to go for youth service. Have you done this one? Are you doing this one? My husband had to ask me, aren't you going to give her a drink? Oh, I said, oh, wow, yes. Sorry, please forgive me. All of my attention, all of my thinking was how to help this girl manage whatever it is her father left, and then manage her life too, so that she
If that's
doesn't wake up in 5 years' time and things have been left undone. So I wanted to just bring her up to date and remind her, you have to do this. Whatever you're doing, remember to go for youth service, because in Nigeria, when you have a first degree without going for this national youth service, almost as good as not having the first degree. So I wanted to remind her that whatever she's doing, let her set the process in motion. If she needs help with us calling some people, she should do that, so that she gets prepared. So that the next time they are sending the next batch of youth couples out, she will be one of them. That was the utmost thing in my mind. That was the most important thing for me at the time. So that is what I had to give. So I would admon I would advise, I would like to suggest that since that was what I had to give, it should be accepted and appreciated, because that's what I had. I mean, it is meant to make the person's life better. It is not completely useless. I may not have remembered to offer a drink or something, but I had something else I was offering.
And I
So
think
for
that's
me,
wonderful
That's
that you
good.
give something that is non-tangible as well. Maybe counseling,
exactly,
giving them
exactly.
for the future. And I think people
Mm-hmm,
need to have the sense of gratitude where they move
mm-hmm,
away from the physical, because the
exactly.
physical is
That's
what
it.
really holds them back.
Yeah,
But it gift like what you're giving her, which is advice, consider paying for that advice. And this is where we have to really start thinking about the different types of gifts, right?
exactly.
And that is why you need to know the people in order to give them the different types of gifts. There are people that, okay, if you went and bought a $5,000 watch, for example, you gave it to them, it would not have as much meaning as sitting down and listening and having that important conversation with them,
Exactly.
because it is not about goods, it's not about accessories. It is the meaning behind that conversation. It is that
Exactly.
that listening ear. Maybe that's what they need at that time. So I think we really just need to rethink it. And during the current season of Christmas, don't feel compelled,
Yeah.
all right? Do it because you can afford it. Don't go into debt to buy
Mm-hmm.
it. I think that is not healthy for you. It is also not healthy for the recipient. So you
Mm-hmm.
really need to scale back and reflect what is it that you're doing. And there are times, for example, there are others. I'll be like, okay, I think I need to take you out for a meal for no
Uh-huh.
reason, right? So
Yeah.
it's so don't feel compelled that it is
I like
somebody's
that. I
birthday,
like that.
it is Christmas. So it is about, oh, this is my sister. We've not caught up for a while. Let's go out for a meal.
I like that.
So the relationship, the connection, I think for me, that is more than buying something to somebody, even though these other things at particular points
Are
in time,
also important.
they're symbolic, they're important. However, I think it is a continuum and it's supposed to be a process.
Exactly. I like that. It's a continuum and it's a process. So, like we build our relationships every day, especially for spouses, for a man and his wife and children at home, we should like give the gift based on seasons. For what I mean is, it does not have to be, if I cannot give you something at Christmas, doesn't mean I do not love you. If I do
Yes.
not give you anything on at Christmas, it does not mean so. Like it could be another occasion. I might just bring a gift for no occasion at all. I saw
Yes.
it. I know it's going to be good for you, and I want to gift it to you, and I got it. And so,
Yeah.
but if at this season I cannot afford anything, it doesn't mean I love you less. It doesn't mean I care about you less. So, for me, as we are in this season, much as it is a season for giving, let's do this thing in levels. So you consider the who is giving you, why is the person giving you, what the person is giving you, and realize that it is what the person can afford for the time. It is
Yeah.
the intention, it is the motive behind the giving, it is the love and the care that the person thinks at the time that motivated the person to do that, and
Yeah.
attach less importance to the gift itself.
It's a sense of gratitude, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yes,
honestly,
yes.
for example, be like opening doors for people, really thinking about sitting down with them. There is an opportunity, and you become the sponsor. And when I'm talking about sponsor, again, I'm moving away from the monetary part of it, because again, these are things that are cultural. I know that some societies, and I will speak more from the Australian perspective, where it is not only about money, it is all about all the other things that surround your thoughts, that surround the intentions, and also what you're about to do. But for the recipient, for me, it is really that sense of gratitude and really reflecting on what it took that person to think about you to get whatever they have and put together for you. And sometimes, as I said, somebody may do something nice. I had people who showed up and they just did music for my birthday. I'm like, what am I gonna say thank you? I showed up at the house and I had some other very important place that I had to be. And I said to them, I am not going to be there, but I'm going to go to this family because there is this and I need to spend some time. So for me, that was spending that quality time with them and engaging with them to say thank you. It is not necessarily just buy. Yes, I could just buy whatever and just take. Yes, I take something. But for me, the most important thing was spending time with them. And people know me, right? They may not see me often, but they know that when I have to spend time,
you do. You always show up.
I make time. I don't come into rush. You do. I make time and I say you not see me for 5 minutes.
She does every time. She's there every time.
So wow, that's great.
Amazing. I don't.
All right, Pastor Temi, you talked about giving gifts in Nigeria.
Yes.
I think like we in Nigeria, there are two sets. For those of us who live in the urban areas, if you find people who live in semi-urban areas, like people back home, like I live in Lagos, people back home, when you go home, there are certain expectations. Even some of the things that I would really like in Lagos, you could take them to someone back in the village and the person looks at you, what is this? She came all the way from Lagos and this is the only thing she brought.
God bless
you. It is that sense of entitlement. That's what you referred to. From your niece. She came all the way from Australia and this is what they brought. I mean, she was expecting that if it's coming from Australia, it should probably be the latest iPhone at the time or something. It is that sense of entitlement, and it is completely wrong for people to begin to expect other people to give them what they can't afford. I mean, if I can't afford something, why would I be expecting that someone else should give me what I can't afford for myself? Whatever someone gives me, I should be grateful, like Prof said. Let's cultivate the habit of gratitude and just be grateful for that which someone can give to us. Somebody says that if someone gives you, if someone earns 100,000 naira, the person gives you 5,000 naira. That's a percentage of the person's salary given out to you. The person's effort for 30 days, a percentage of the person's sleep for 30 days, the person's strength and stress for 30 days before the person earns the money to be able to buy whatever it is or to give you the amount of money they give. So instead of looking at it, it's just 5,000 naira. Look at it as part of the person's sweat for that period of the month. That's the person's effort, the person's sacrifice. So it's a sense of entitlement. We have to get rid of that sense of entitlement and begin to cultivate the habit of being grateful for whatever it is that someone is able to give to us, whatever the season may be. That's my take, and as concerned giving gifts in Nigeria.
Something this is really interesting. Something that I received that remains special in my heart was traveling through the northern part of Ethiopia, the Tigray region of Ethiopia years ago. I think 2019 or 2018, one of the times I was over there. And as you travel, so you fly out of Addis Ababa, it's an hour out of Addis Ababa, then traveling another 600 kilometers out
to Tigray,
to the region. And this kids, right, it's very, very mountainous. So they see a car, I was with the university, etc., and they ran to us. And of course, they quickly picked out that she is the non-Ethiopian here in the car. And they brought me these stones. And I mean stones, pebbles.
Precious stone.
Yeah, these stones were from, eruptions. But you look at them, they're just stones. But that was the gift that those
that they had.
they range between the age of 3 and I think to about 8 years old. They were not in school. I can't recall whether it was the weekend or the holiday, but they were about 5 or 6 of them. They ran to me. They brought me the stones. You know, when they were doing some construction work in our family home in Cameroon. I actually took them, then I told them the story. And of course, I gave them something. And I remember one of my siblings saying to me, "You like these people sell you anything?" I said, "No, this is a special gift."
Yeah.
That was given to me by these children. So please put it as part of this because this is a blessing that I got from
the
these
children. will do that
so
in Nigeria. The
it's
children will do that. They will give you a pebble. They will give you a pearl, like a flower. They'll do all that. It's just some group of people, as you said. I mean, I see that a lot of time, and it's upsetting me, and it's actually making me more not disinterested. I don't even want to give any gift because they tell me when I go to Nigeria, I go with suitcases and suitcases. I'm giving people all these gifts, and they'll say to me,
"Is this what you brought all the way?"
Have you got an envelope? So you have to give an envelope, which it doesn't matter how much expensive. In fact, in those days, I used to video everything like, wow, this is a lot. Anyway, I'm very happy that I'm going to give it to people and they're going to wear. It's going to be nice. But then you have to give an envelope. If there's no money, if you like, bring 500.
Whatever it is you bring.
It's nothing. So I'm telling you, people don't understand. Our side is very complicated. Australia is different. And I think Australia are very comfortable in Australia because they don't care. They don't even want your gift. Your timing with them is very precious. Phone call or text message is precious. They are not, I count it as greedy. And it's not their fault because some people enable them. Some people want to continue to feed them and feed them till they become so dependent and they are, they're not helping themselves. So, but anyway, personally, I'm not a good receiver either. I'm shocked when people give me gifts because those people that give me gifts are the people that love me. And I know they love me so dearly. That is enough. Like what you just said, Prof, about people helping you. They will help us when we do conferences. They're there in the morning, in the night, they're volunteering, doing it all. You already love me. I'm already
precious. That's priceless.
That's for me, it's priceless. I can't even thank you enough. I pray every day. So giving me gifts again, on top of that, I already know you love me. Don't even bother. Don't give me gifts. I'm really grateful that you're in my life already. So I'm not, and people will say no, because when we give you gifts, we want blessing of God to come to us. So receive the gifts. And I will forever appreciate any gift. And I said to them, please don't go out of, for me, I'm very simple. $2 candle is good. Don't buy any more mug. I've got so many mugs.
No, good candle. You have to get good candles. Good candles. We don't want you to inhale chemicals and get sick.
I got some third candle burning right now.
You need soy candles and really good quality, not the $2 ones. I buy good full of chemicals.
Yeah, I buy good candle. Like I said, I've got some third burning right now. I love my candle.
When I walked in,
you can smell it. I always use my candle, but so precious. The other question, and one thing I want to say.
Can I say something?
I've got a question.
Before you go to the question, you mentioned volunteering.
Yes.
When something is happening and conference. So I just wanted to add, for example, we've got the keep date for the upcoming African Diaspora Women Summit.
Yeah.
That is happening here in Melbourne on the 17th to the 19th.
Diaspora Women
Summit. That is happening here in Australia on the 17th to the 19th of November, 2026.
So you sent that to me, didn't you?
So we've got a year out. But do you know how many people have put up their hand and reached out to me that they're going to volunteer? Literally, and say, I'm going to be there for the 3 days.
Who is not going to be there for you, Mimi?
How do you even say thank you to
Who
that?
Who is not going to be there for you?
For me, what type of a gift is that? I can't even quantify it.
I know. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Just the thought that they're going to be there.
Yeah.
That gives me peace of mind.
So we're in alignment with this, really. Yeah. But one thing I want to ask is, I've got a friend of mine that says when they give her gift, she doesn't open them. Like if you give me gift, birthday, for example, maybe a week after, I will sit down and write the names of the people and what they give me. It's not about the price tag. It's about what they gave you, like, oh my gosh, you went to buy this candle, you went to get this, just note it down. I might forget eventually, but I write it down to make me really comfortable. But she said, why do you do that? Why do you write them down? That if they give gifts, she just mixes everything together. She doesn't check who's giving what. She doesn't want to know who's giving it. So I thought that I'm thinking about that. How does that sound, Professor? What do you think about that?
Wow, that's a
Mhm.
good one. I think for me that is not right,
Right?
because it is not about making an indication because you need to return something of the same value later
Okay.
on to the
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
For me, it is really about the thought that that person put into it and the effort to put that together for you. So saying that, oh, if people bring you gifts, you just mix up everything and you really don't care, that means you don't actually value the gifts and the effort that your friends
Okay.
actually put
No,
into it.
I beg
So,
to differ, Prof.
Oh.
I beg
Oh.
to differ, Prof.
Okay.
For
I like.
me, for me, I think it has to do with our love language. Again, like I said, it has to do with our love language. You know, the fact that if somebody received gifts and is not very meticulous about how to respond doesn't mean that the person is ungrateful or the person is unkind. It just means that that act doesn't really resonate with this person. I mean, for that person, there are some people who, if they just want you to, like we talked about, sitting with someone and having a conversation with the person. That's spending quality time with the person. For some people, they believe that that is the highest thing you can do for me. Just sit down and gist with me. But for some people, buy a gift and bring it to me. That's the highest thing you can do for me. Now, if you are that person who takes gifting as the highest thing anybody can do for you, when a person brings you gift, there is the importance you attach to both the way you receive the gift, the wrapper that was used to wrap the gift, the way you keep the gift, and how you respond.
no,
But if
it was not about how they respond. It was that the person who received the gift never even acknowledged the people that the gifts came from, because they really don't care who gave them a gift or not. And I think that
oh,
is that the point. So it was not that how they respond, is that they actually just ignore the, maybe you went through an effort or others went through an effort just to say thank you for that pen, or thank you for that this. So it's not just the response, it's that so I have 50 pieces of gifts, for example, right?
mm-hmm,
Group
mm-hmm.
everything together,
Yeah.
and you absolutely don't care. Where we're talking about sitting down, going through reading and just saying, oh, thank you. Even for yourself, even if you don't call that
I
person,
know.
just the thought when you are reading a card, you're like, oh
Oh,
my, read the message. She doesn't care about any of that. And I just think that's not respectful.
okay. All right. Now I see. Okay, so you're saying that everything just comes, but for some people, they get the gifts. For me, as a gift come, I'll look at them, I'll go through them, and
Yeah.
I may not take a piece of paper, a sheet of paper to say, okay, let me list out who gave me what
For
to
my
be
wedding,
able to remember tomorrow or
did.
all of that.
Don't write. No.
I wrote that for my wedding because it was a lot of gifts, and I just want to know what they are and who gave. Like I said, eventually I forgot what they did, but there are about two people.
Yeah.
I love pen. I love expensive pen like Mont Blanc. I used to sell them when I was in Nigeria. I was selling Mont Blanc pens. So one person gave me a Mont Blanc. How can I put it together and don't know who gave me Mont Blanc? Like,
Who gave you
seriously,
that? Okay.
that is the height of it. And so you can get me exclusive candle, for example. I believe you will have gone so far, so wide. It's not the money, it's just the fact that you've gone so much
Yeah.
out of your way to
Took
get
the
that.
pain.
I want to know. And everybody, I will appreciate everybody that gave me napkin, for example. I probably
Mm-hmm.
will love, the person that gave me napkin, I probably love that person more than the Mont Blanc I'm talking about. So that does not mean I love you more because you give me. It's just I appreciate
Correct.
the effort. But my best
Yeah.
friend gave me this mug, and I will cherish one of my friends gave me a mug. I said I have a lot of mug, or the one my girls give me. I'll never ever trade them for anything. But I know who gave me the mugs. I can't just say I forgot. So something like that. But I thought I would throw it open and hear what people say. One
And
thing I think also is that person is probably easier. So instead of me going and stressing, going to Dubai and looking everywhere for something, then I know that I can just get her something next door. She doesn't care. It's fine. I buy that. So that might make my life easier, really.
You know something though, I like to do personalized gifts, and sometimes it may take time. I may have to go there to and fro to make sure that for that person, that personalized thing, etc. And I think when you know your people and your tribe, you will know who appreciate something that is personalized, and maybe it's not the most whatever out there.
Yeah.
So I just feel personally that when it comes to gifting, the thought and the effort, and you is the rest. It's about the sense of gratitude,
right?
No matter what it is. And adding to what you said, years ago I did not realize the whole Christmas card thing in Africa, and I recall my dad visiting here, and I wrote some cards to particular people because I thought of them, right? And I'm like, when you go home, can you please make sure that during Christmas take these cards and distribute these cards
in Africa from Australia? Don't take it to Nigeria. I can tell you now.
My dad said something exactly what you said before, that the cards must be accompanied by some money.
Yeah,
and
of
I'm
course.
Like, hey, Dad.
To make sense.
I really think that my mentality.
They don't even want cards. Don't send cards.
I really do. I have written.
Mama T, like we say in Nigeria, na card I go chop.
Yeah, they go say the craze. If you come from abroad, come. It don't the craze.
I have really taken time, gone and gotten some of the cards were like indigenous flora, indigenous fauna, like just those spatial, those niche type of cards.
Send
like
the money, please.
Personalized, not your $1, $3 type of cards in the supermarket.
It means nothing to us. I'm talking about it means nothing.
But you know one thing though? Yes. One thing is that's why we are having this conversation, right? Because it will create the awareness and people begin to appreciate this thing. Years ago it was said in Nigeria, you don't give flowers. Like, why are you want to show someone love, you give flowers. But now I see people giving flowers and people receiving flowers. So even though have you seen the money bouquet? They have the money bouquet. The bouquet that is, yes. So, but when we have this conversation, I mean, me for one, the next time someone gives me a gift, I am going to handle it better and act better. And I'm going to begin to think about giving people gifts better because of this conversation. So it is a good thing we're having this conversation. It's an eye opener and it is creating awareness. Yeah, so probably a time will come, Mama T, when we'll begin to appreciate cats in Nigeria.
But can I make you laugh? There's a friend of mine.
So my dad
this friend. Okay. And she had a baby about many years ago, the last one.
Yeah. Yes. They were late teens.
Late teens. And I went to the hospital bed. I went to see her in the hospital. Everybody's got flowers around their bed. And she's the only African there with no flower. I'm like, this is shameful. So I went downstairs and bought expensive flower, big ones. I want her own to be the biggest in the hall, so they don't think she's a poor African woman. And you know what she said to me? Mama, this flower now, silver bit, I've been as finished. I go chop them.
I don't know.
She's crazy like that. Somebody that just had a baby, she said, oh my gosh, you wasted your money, whether 55 or 60. You should have given me this money, you buy flower. I don't want flower. As you go carry your flower. I say, you are not even ashamed. Everybody flower. So she doesn't want flower, but that's just on a good note. That's just on a good note. One thing I also want to say is I'm very privileged. My families are very good. My husband, in fact, don't waste your money because you buy gifts, there will be something, there will be a comma. The suit is too big, the shirt is too tight, something is that. So I said to him, please release me so I don't buy any nonsense gift. Only his cologne. And the cologne I don't buy here. It's only when I travel. So I don't waste my money. Sorry. I don't buy. My kids also, they're fussy and now they're big. we always go for dinner for every birthday, so I don't need to buy gifts.
Oh,
I'm very pleased. I'm like,
oh
thank
wow.
God. They don't care. They don't want anything. Just go for dinner. So we've been going for dinner
Mm.
for the birthday for like 25 years. We don't buy
Oh
anything.
wow.
But if I'm happy one day, I might give them a gift card,
Yeah.
all those things randomly. And whether they, like you said, whether they do something or not, I give them. So they know mom loves us and she will always bless us. But on your
That's the
birthday,
idea.
pray for you, I will call you, I'll give you a hug, I'll make you
Yeah.
nice meal, then we'll go out for dinner. I about that. So I'm very lucky like that. I don't have demanding family. Uh, but the essence of the things that I like on this show tonight, as we round up, is that it's not about the money. It's
Yeah.
about the effort. I might travel from my house 20 minutes, 30 minutes to go and buy you a card, a crafted
Yeah.
Aboriginal card that is
Yeah.
special. Just appreciate the fact that you are thought of, that you are
Mm-hmm.
valuable and not about the money. And if I don't give you gift, just know that maybe as we already said, it's not something that we will bless you randomly, but we might not have time to buy gifts sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't
Mm.
give me gifts, I don't care really. I'm
I
good.
don't. I don't.
I appreciate you in my life. I can't put money value on the relationship that we have. So people should not
Mm-hmm.
be expecting so much from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
And
grateful.
I think so. And for me, it's more like gifts should never be a tit for tat.
I like that.
Mm.
It
She
should,
bought me. I should return it to
yeah,
them.
it should never be that.
Mm,
And
Mm.
you
that's
really
good.
have to think about the people, the person making the effort to think about you. For me personally, I
Mm,
like things that are a little bit boutiquey, not out there everywhere.
yeah.
So for me, that specialness into it, right? For me, really adds something to it.
It's very
So
hard to
when
buy you something, Professor. It's very hard. That's another thing. Some people it's very hard to
yeah,
buy, but
but
candle, I'll buy you
but
candle.
I
Don't
say
worry.
to people, I appreciate whatever people give me. And yes, you're right. It's always like it's so difficult to get you something, which is why, like, for my special
They
birthday,
like what you said.
yeah, thank you. I was like, you know what, people, I'm going to make it easy for you people. It's special birthday. You don't have to show up with a gift, make a donation to this space.
Yeah.
So I'll appreciate that. Then my son, when he turned 16, Baba was like, hey, don't, mommy, tell everybody they should just bring me envelopes. And
Yeah.
when you're a teenager, you can just say that to
Yeah.
everybody. And that's what everybody did for
Yeah.
him. Somebody, but it
Yeah.
was like, you
Mm.
know what? Teenagers just give us envelopes. And something that I've learned over the years is gift cards.
Mm.
I think I'll buy
Oh,
you an
gift card.
experience rather than gift card, because I have had the experience where I end up with hundreds of dollars, like significant amounts of hundreds and hundreds of dollars to go to the shops then and buy stuff for myself, which I end up maybe not using, and then they expire.
They
If there are
do,
those
they
that
do expire.
So as a result, I'm a bit cautious.
Yeah.
Really just giving people gift card. It is really better, especially the young people, the teenagers or young people in their
Give them
20s.
yeah.
I literally put maybe money in an envelope for them to then go and do whatever they want to.
I give them money too.
Yeah, it's
I
better.
give them money for sure.
But
Yeah.
it is not about money, it's about the thought, and it should never be a tit for tat.
I like that.
Yeah.
I hope you can all, receive that. It's not tit for tat. That the fact
Yeah.
that you, if I don't give you, doesn't mean I love you less.
Yeah.
I pray for you every day, and that's something. But Pastor, can you round it up for us? Your thoughts and why you finish up for tonight.
Okay, just like Prof said, I would believe that giving gifts shouldn't be okay because she gave me this, I must give her exactly that, or she gave me something worth 5,000, I must give her something that is worth 5,000 too. No, it should be it should be about the thoughts and the effort, the sacrifice behind the gift. We should look at that and learn to appreciate people whenever they give us any kind of gift at all. Let's appreciate the fact that somebody thought of me. The person had me personally in mind and came all the way from wherever it is the person is coming from and brought this for me. So it should be about the effort, about the thought and the sacrifice rather than the quality of the gift and the kind of the gift. And it shouldn't be I have given you a gift, so I am expecting that you must give me in return. No, It should be, if I have given you a gift, I have given you, and my mind should be off away from it. If you do remember me to give me a gift some other time, fine. If you don't, fine. So I should not always say the last time I gave her something, the other time I gave her something, she has never given me anything. No, because some people do not even remember that giving gifts is part of life. So it shouldn't be tit for tat, as Prof said, and we should appreciate the effort and the sacrifice rather than the value of the gift. That's
Can
my
I
thoughts
just
for tonight.
Yeah,
Thank
can I
you.
just add this point in
Yeah.
terms of, please, when you give people give them something that you yourself like and you will use.
Yeah,
Don't give
exactly.
something that somebody gifted to you and you did not like it and you want to pass it
Oh,
on.
that's another topic. That's another topic.
I
We're
think
gonna
that
talk.
I think that's so disrespectful.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you must only give people things that you yourself will appreciate. Hence, you
Hmm.
things that are of value. And I'm not talking literally monetary value, but it will be things that are valuable to your heart. So I just wanted to add that point. And
Okay,
that's it
how
for me.
about we do next week topic on this, because there's a big topic on when they gift you, you should do gift back. I have my own opinion on that, but because we're gonna round
I
up
do
today,
too.
yes, next week. Let's just run this year with it. Thank you, Prof, for bringing that. I have my own opinion on that one. So next, until next week, though, we'll come back, and now you know what we're going to talk about. Do you rewrap and repackage your gift and give it to people?
Because you don't like it.
Let us know your thought.
That is so bad.
How do you know it's because I don't like it? But anyway, we're going to end up the show now. We'll see you next
Uncle
week.
Miguel, it's all right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye
Take
for
care,
now.
everyone.
Ciao.